And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show. So just about set now. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Clark Schmidt. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Now he breaks his bat. On the run, throw to first. Got him! Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. And time now to check out the A's lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Brent Rooker.
Well, his teammates keep feeding him, and he keeps on eating. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs, and he's become a go-to guy you want to see at the plate. If you root for this team, he's the guy you want up there with runners on base right now.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. One out, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Batting third,
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the A's. And now the Yankees. Back for more from the Bronx. Starting on the mound in this one, number 40.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Bottom of the first, and here's the rookie center fielder, Jason Dominguez. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Popped in the air. Left field. Brown should have this one. And there's one down. And let's take a look at the lineup. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Aaron Judge.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
One down, base is empty. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Over to first. They get the out on Soto.
batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. Aaron Judge at the plate. Smoked on the ground, a second. To first, Judge out on the play. And that is the inning. So the Yanks go in order. Scoreless after 1. Back at Yankee Stadium. Top of the second. And now the DH, J.J. Bleday. Left-hand batter waits. That's down and in. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson, the sunbird, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strengths. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Digging in, Ryan Noda. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
2 outs, base is empty. Seth Brown up next for the A's. Next pitch is downstairs. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. The A's strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Righty delivers. Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Yeah, that's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a pitch to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Out to center. He's under it. Squeezes it, and there's one down. Two on, 1 out. Here's the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. 2 on, 1 out. Hard hit, could be extra bases. Here comes Stanton. 1 runs in. Save. And they lead by 2.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And here's the rookie catcher, Austin Wells. Up the middle, on to first, and that's an out. And now the first baseman.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That's worth the price of admission. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Foul ball.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
This looks like extra bases. Around first, digging for two. In there safely.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Juan Soto now. And the pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. They get the out on Soto, and that's the inning. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head on now to the top of the third. The Yankees 4 and the A's nothing. Back in New York, on to the third inning, and now the center fielder, number 28.
Cameron.
One now. Bounced up the middle. Into the outfield. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So a man aboard. Here's the catcher.
Started as if he knew 100% something off speed's coming here. Well, that was by you.
So the lineup flips over. Darryl Hernandez. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
The Yankees leading by 4. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's some real power at the plate. Aaron Judge. And he deals. Hard ground ball, base 9. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Foul ball there. And here it comes. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The pitch. That one misses. It's 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. And another ball. Go Chris through the early stages. He hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Man at first. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
In the air, out towards left center. Brown makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's Logan Davidson.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. So 1 out, nobody on. Digging in for Oakland, Brent Rooker. That one close, ruled a ball. And a count 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and the count's full. One down, base is empty. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And it drops in. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Peraza makes the catch for the out. 2 down. So here's Brown at the plate. Man at second. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around third. He scores, and now just a 2-run deficit. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And the right-hander deals. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. So, and welcome back to the ballpark. Down the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. But he's in there easily.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Ground ball right side. Base hit. Coming home. He'll score, and they lead by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
He swung over top of the curveball. Man at first. Here's Juan Soto. pitch misses inside. 2-2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Ready now for the 5th inning. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, number 28. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
The Yanks leading by 3 as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Two outs. Just missed.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Right side. Gathers and throws to first. Oakland goes quietly. And 1-2-3 go the back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Ross Stripling.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And it's fouled away. The wind and the pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So man aboard, Giancarlo Stanton will hit next. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now a chance for Oswaldo Cabrera. The pitch. Into center. And there's one away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe.
2 on, 1 out. On a line, base hit. Here comes the judge around third. He'll score easily. It's 6-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Here's the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. To short, could be 2. Tosses across the first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Right-hander kick steals.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Volpe on at second with 2 down. On the ground, right side. The throw to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning back in the Bronx. Started the 6th. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off Logan Davidson. That one to first, and that chance handled. takes it himself, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Rolled over to third. Zips it across. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. And now Ryan Noda at the belt and fires. Got him swinging. No runs, 1 hit. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the sixth. And here's the first baseman, number 93. High fly ball out into left center field. Brown has this one sized up, hauls it in for the out. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jason Dominguez. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
1 out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the sixth. That one missed. And now the count filled up 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Man at second. Inside ball 4.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Judge over the top.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground to first. Could be 2. Feeds to second. Out there. Back to first for 2, and that'll do it. A double. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Seth Brown. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Nestor Cortez Jr.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
You know, these A's just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 out. Man at first. Here's the center fielder. Right through there for a strike. Brown leads off first with 1 away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And now the catcher comes up to hit. And there's a strike of the outside corner. And the count 1-2. Just misses with that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Out number 3. Back here in New York, bottom of the 7th. Now here is Giancarlo Stanton. Now fly ball to right center. Sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Kicks and deals. Big swing and a miss. Oakland's bullpen has some movement. Number 65 preparing to come on if needed. Jimenez warming up as well. Here's a rocket out to left. Brown pulls that one down, and there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Swing and a base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Two outs. Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. On the pitch now for Oakland, Hogan Harris.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So 2 down. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Left-hand hitter waits. Center field. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. So the Oakland lineup turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Darryl Hernandez. The pitch. That one way outside, and that's ball 2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So up next, Logan Davidson. Swing and a miss, and to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a curve is down and in. The 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away now.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy in the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Back to work, 3-2 now. And that's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
In the air, out towards right center. Makes the catch, inning over. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, number 93. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And that's too high, ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage, so it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
And out number 1 on the grab. Man at first, now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. And another ball.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Here comes a pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and
now
right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here's a 1-1. Way inside, gets out of the way. Smash to the left side. They get the force, and that is the third out of the inning for the Yankees, but they're still on top 7-2. We go to the ninth, and here's the first baseman, Ryan Noda. Hard hit left side. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. And now it's going to be Seth Brown. And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Now the third baseman, Brett Harris. And now the lefty. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees take the series opener here at home. 7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Athletics, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.